passive again. We belong. And when we have that, he's also narrowing his vocal track a little bit. We belong. He's not doing we belong, raising the palate, lowering the larynx. No, we have a narrowing of the. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the studio with a good cup of coffee for one more vocal analysis. And today, this was a song that was recommended to me, Aperture by Harry Styles. And I must say that I'm not too familiar with Harry Styles' singing styles. Yeah, definitely these jokes are not my forte. But anyways, you're listening to Aperture by Harry Styles. I'm really excited to listen to it. I must say that what I heard so far by Harry Styles is really good. Great singer, lots of dynamics. So yeah, let's go. But first, if you are new to the channel, my name is Kyle Lish. I'm a singer-songwriter and voice teacher. Just 3 months ago, I released my latest single, Leave It All Behind. And if you like rock, if you like fast guitars, distorted vocals, high vocals, you might like the song. It would mean a lot to me if you could go there, give it a listen, and let me know your thoughts on it. Alright? Also, on the singing teaching front, my work is focused on laryngeal biomechanics and physiology. So basically what the muscles that we have inside our throats, inside our larynxes, they do in order to perform the singing behaviors that we like to hear. And that's exactly what we'll be analyzing here, what he is doing with his voice to be able to achieve those sounds so that you can also get those sounds as well. If you want to become my singing student, check out my singing course, Building Your Voice, is linked down below. In there we cover a range of different topics inside vocal technique, singing, like active vocal schemes, if you want to sing with power, if you want to sing with compression, out those high notes, but also sing low notes with power. We talk about passive vocal schemes whenever you want to make those soft sounds to be really expressive with your voice. I'm pretty sure we'll be talking more about that throughout this video. We also cover ornaments such as yodels, rattles, runs, vocal distortions, how to practice and apply vocal distortions in a way that's not harmful for your voice. Of course, we don't want to get hurt while practicing vocal technique. We talk about, we have a bonus module on music theory for singers, all of that and much more. That's inside my singing course, Building Your Voice, linked down below. All right, all of that said, let's dive right in. Harry Styles, Aperture. Really beautiful music video. I can see already.
Please. 605.
One moment.
Line.
Take no prisoners for me. I'm told you're elevating. Drinks go straight to my knees. I'm going on.
Okay, so already important to point out, we have a lot of processing here. The whole thing, the instrumental part included, has this electronic vibe style. Now every time that I say style, it makes me think of his name. We have a lot of processing here. So keep in mind that that's part of the sound. We can get exactly that sound without those tools that have been used here. However, when it comes to vocal schemes, vocal technique itself, we have a lot of breathy voice here.
You're elevating. Drinks cold.
Sound is soft. We have that lick of air. Oh yeah. A vocal track narrowing as well. We have this bright tone. Drinks cold.
Straight to my knee.
My knee. Yeah.
I'm going on clean.
now we have something way lower here, and also active vocal schemes.
I'm going on clean.
I'm going on clean. Yeah, we hear a lot of what we say the action of the firming muscles. Especially because since we are talking about a lower part of our ranges, we get to a point in which, okay, I'm trying to shorten my vocal folds, but there is a threshold, and we start requiring the help, the assistance of those muscles in the back of our larynx. We call those the firming muscles, and here we have the lateral cricoid muscles, we have the oblique arytenoid muscles, and the transverse arytenoid muscle. All of those muscles help in bracing the vocal folds, usually throughout our whole range, but when you're thinking about notes that are super low or super high, they act even more, and that's the case here, and that's the reason why we hear a lot of that compression down there. And the vocal folds are in active tension, which means that we have more muscle mass mobilized, hence it sounds firmer, stronger.
No more tricks up my sleeve.
When he's singing up there, sometimes we have the breathy voice. As I just told you guys, hey, hey, this is a breathy voice. But he also sings up there with another vocal scheme, which inside Vocal Anthropophysiology, which is a theoretical framework for my work as a voice teacher, inside Vocal Anthropophysiology, we call that a Gregorian voice, which is when he's singing with a soft tone, but without the breathiness. So instead of like this, we can have this here. The sound is still soft, but without that breathiness. Okay? Hey, 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 hey. So that's really interesting. He uses both when he's singing up there.
Cold, review the player. Time cold, Tokyo scenes. Bad boys is complicated.
I also love the harmonies. Eh.
It's complicated.
Oh, small vocal runs there.
Aperture lets the light in. Spacino, what you do. Aperture lets the light in. We belong.
Active vocal folds. And when he's singing that either, we belong. Whenever you're singing with active vocal folds above the E4, that's a vocal scheme that we call inside vocal anthropophysiology a worn voice, which is how we refer to that belty style, because in everyday situations, in the anthropological context, okay, let's ignore singing for a moment. If you think about the everyday world, everyday life, whenever we want to warn someone about something, imagine that you need to yell at someone on the other side of the street, hey, ho, no! That's a similar behavior. So that's the situation in which those behaviors would appear outside the context of singing. Of course, when we are talking about singing, we do refine it a little bit more because we want to take care of vocal health as well, so we control the volume better, the pressure levels better, all of that. But it is pretty much the same kind of behavior. You need to stretch the vocal folds, you need to have that activation so that that sound is hard enough to cut through other sounds if you're thinking about a noisy environment that you need to cut through other sounds to be heard. So that's a worn voice. Passive again. We belong. And when we have that, he's also narrowing his vocal tract a little bit. We belong. He's not doing we belong, raising the palate, lowering the larynx. No, we have a narrowing of the vocal tract to produce that bright sound. We belong. Amazing. The music video is also good. He's always going back and forth between active and passive. usually starting more active, right? Na-da, da-da, na-da, and then passive. And of course, you notice that the volume is quite close. Keep in mind that we are talking about a sound that's being processed. We have compression happening there. So some things that would be way quieter become a bit louder because of all the processing aspect of it. And yeah, if you are into recording music, you know what I mean. And if you are a singer, that's important to know as well. Some sounds they get really like that when we are talking about, okay, I recorded from microphone and then we have compression going on later, we have effects, we have processing, everything post recording.
Another cadence.
Oh, that's so cool. The dancing is also quite impressive. Time away, passive. Yeah, call and response here, active and passive. We belong together, suddenly appears. We belong together, and then the response comes passive. Back to the beginning.
We belong together.
Passive. Amazing. All right, I really like it. A lot of dynamics there, and that's also something that I never get tired of saying. The function of vocal technique is precisely to be expressive with your voice. So you're telling a story, you are having a conversation, you use different sounds to express different things, and that's the whole point. All right? And of course, when the singer is recording something, writing something, most of the times they're not thinking, okay, I'll be doing this technique and then the next word will be that technique. No, you are trying to express something. Sometimes you're trying to make it louder, sometimes you're trying to make it quieter. You want to create dynamics. However, if you are studying singing, if you are serious about improving your singing, sometimes it is important to sit down and analyze all of that that's happening to be able to describe why you like something and what can you do to make that something a part of your singing as well. Alright, so that's the function of this channel. I hope you guys like it, and of course, let me know what you think of the song, what you think of my vocal analysis. If you want to become a singing student, check out the link down below for my online singing program, Building Your Voice, and there we cover all of the techniques and much more. We talk about active vocal schemes if you want to belt out those high notes. We talk about passive vocal schemes if you want to sing softly and be really expressive if you're singing. We talk about vocal mapping, how to analyze these techniques in songs, and how to prepare your performances as well using those techniques. We talk about ornaments, vibratos, yodels, runs. We have a vocal exercise library of exercise for you to practice each of the techniques, and we also have a lesson on how to create your own vocal exercise to work on specific challenges that you're facing in your own singing. We talk about, well, we have a complete module on vocal distortions, yeah, how to practice and apply them in a way that's healthy and safe for your voice. We don't want to get hurt practicing vocal technique. All of that and much more, again, that's inside my singing course, Building Your Voice, link down below. If you are curious about my own singing, my own music, please also click the card up here for a playlist made of my original songs. It would mean the world to me if you could go there and give me your feedback on it. I would love to hear from you. Also, I would love to hear your song recommendations to analyze here. Leave them down below. That's all for today, guys. You enjoy your day, you enjoy your coffee, and remember, if your concepts cannot be seen here in the real world, then they must change and not the world. See you in the next one.